I mentioned that we were going to be discussing PSA.
Yes.
We've got to talk because it's the biggest news in the hobby right now. Maybe the most influential breaking news, far exceeding the Rob Kardashian TMZ news.
Yes. Jordan, can you pull up the second tab on that internet browser, please? Thank you very much.
So PSA, whose parent company is CLCT Collectors Universe, has been acquired. And
They've been acquired.
They will be going from public to private. They were acquired by a investor group led by Nat Turner, who, if you don't know, you probably do if you're into cards, but if you don't know, Xavier Coleman, what happened?
Oh, we're talking about PSA. I think that's what he's talking about.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I'm discussing right now.
I think, if I had to guess.
So, thank you for joining, by the way, guys. We're happy to have you guys here. So they're going private. Was that what I was saying? Yeah, they're going private.
By Nat Turner.
Right, acquired by Nat Turner. And I just learned this today that one of the other major players is Steve Cohen. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah. So
really? Buying PSA?
PSA and the Mets.
Wow.
In the same
Let's
month.
go Mets.
Within a couple weeks of each other.
Steve Cohen is my hero.
That's amazing, right? So this is truly just a New York kid's dream. To obviously, look, if you're from New York...
Nat Turner's a New Yorker now.
Oh, is he?
He lives there, at least.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
I could be very wrong, but...
I thought he was... I don't know. I don't want to get that wrong, but... Steve Cohen, if you grew up in New York, which he did, he just bought his childhood favorite team. And if you're from New York, Long Island area, you're also guaranteed to be a baseball card fan. If you grew up in the 70s or 80s, it was the biggest thing on Long Island. It's still pretty big, actually, down there. The hobby is alive and well. And so just imagine being him right now. Just chilling with your billions.
Just buying everything in sight.
Right, your Mets, and now you have a huge stake in professional sports authenticators, collectors.
He
universe.
also bought, this guy just has bottomless money.
Yeah.
He bought the Buckner World Series ball.
Really?
For like $400K.
Wow. That's quite the collector's item.
He's got everything.
Cool. We should be focusing on him.
Yeah, I know.
Anything. Should do a whole cast on Cohen.
The Cohen cast. Yeah. Buy us out. We'll change the name. Give us $20. We'll change the name. You can afford it.
Steve, can you sling it? That would be great. So it was headed by, the headlines are covering it as a Nat Turner acquisition because I think as a collector himself, that's going to totally change the face of the company. And I think, at least my hope, is that being headed by maybe the biggest collector of all time. I mean, I know you've seen his collection on Instagram and whatnot. That can only be a good thing, in my opinion. I think that he's going to be making it very collector friendly because he's one of us.
He doesn't have to please the shareholders now.
That's correct.
It's not all about profit.
Right. There's no board of directors. They don't have to meet quarterly earnings. I'm not huge into multi-million-dollar acquisitions, but I assume that this will let them focus on growing at their own speed, hiring the correct amount of personnel to handle the growth. Maybe lowering the turnaround times. I'm going to get started here on the Vivid Voltage, and I just think it's going to go really well. Zekrom Hollow, and I'm excited. A lot of people are saying it could go either way. Here, I'll give away the codes to anybody that wants.
Snipe those things.
People are saying that it could just be more of a profit grab for him and his group, which sure they're gonna be in it to make money, but if you just look at the faces of who's there, it would really surprise me if they weren't really gonna make PSA
it's people
10 times better,
who love what PSA is doing.
Right.
They're not just trying to strictly make money out of it.
Surfetched V, we've pulled this at least once, if not twice, probably the third time we have this now. I'm wondering when this is going to happen. I think, did they say Q1 of 2021?
Can you go back to that article real quick, Jordan?
Yeah, I'll pause on the breaking.
I'm not. Can you just scroll down a little? I'm not sure if it'll say or not. Darren Rovell breaking this news.
Right, for Action Network. And yes, Xavier, he did buy PSA, and PSA is going private. That is true.
Is there any news on there about when it's happening? Not sure.
I don't know if I can't see it from here, but I thought it was 2020, first quarter 2021.
Okay,
so very
makes sense.
soon. Yeah.
Thank you, Jordan.
All right, we'll go back now. Codes. Do you have thoughts? What do you think?
Well, basing it, I didn't know Steve Cohen was in on this.
Yeah.
And he has pretty much said he's going to be willing to drop as much money as he can on the Mets to make them good. I feel like he'll do the same thing with the card industry. Whether it be grading machines or like an expedited process, something like that. I feel like he'll do whatever he wants, whatever he can to make things better.
I agree with you 100%. And Xavier, no, that does not mean you can't submit. You can still submit as per normal. I assume that there will be no lapse in the ability to submit. It just, the only thing that going private means is that you can't trade it publicly on the New York Stock Exchange anymore under Collectors Universe. So it's not owned by shareholders. It's just a private company, but they still are absolutely going to be operating, and you definitely can continue to submit. Hopefully you can continue to submit at a cheaper price.
Right, yeah. This could mean very good things for us. Back to the $8 bulk, the actual turnaround times that are listed on the site.
Right. And I don't think that they're going to severely reduce prices. Oh, here we got a nice Rayquaza Amazing Rare and a Colossal V back-to-back. So two nice pulls there. That's our second Colossal V. However, I'm sure they will make some change. I'm sure they will make some change to the price scale.
Yeah, I feel like they have to come in there and do something just to make it known that things aren't going to be as they were, where everyone's pissed every day about something new.
Right, exactly. And there is a lot of chatter about the digital side, the digital card grading technology. I think it's mostly just speculation still, I think, but I do think that I think people are right. I think that they're going to be looking into that and increasing their amount of I'm only 11, so I need money. Xavier, I wish you the best. If you're submitting to PSA as an 11-year-old, you're doing a great job.
Yeah, bravo.
Yeah, well done.
Steve Cohen, if you're watching, Xavier needs money.
He may be able to bring Xavier out of debt. We'll see. So yeah, the digital grading will allow the uptick in volume for sure. Like they'll get more cards submitted, but they can also get more cards graded.
Right.
Now, if you're getting more cards submitted, maybe you can afford to lower the price because you're getting such a higher volume. You can afford it. Here's a Steelix
Simple
V.
economics.
Right, exactly.